information manager and I frame me. Say Frank. Now we ye dear nipa. Mo video na Dr. Bawumia ya meka say media toho for EOCO na even media ma EOCO na EOCO besan so afre no no. Eno ho na yafre Dr. Bawumia no.
So thankfully, in recent days, we have heard the former flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Bawumia, graciously give us an information that he single-handedly donated more than 300 brand new Navara pickups to the New Patriotic Party. For me, it's an enough information that all of us know the salary of a vice president. And we know that if he decided not to even take a cedi from his salary for the entire 8 years, and even the period that he was working at the Bank of Ghana, he could not afford the 300 plus Navara pickups.
From his own pockets.
From his own pockets. So if you take it that I'm in the transport business, on the average, a brand new Navara plus duty will not cost less than 60,000. If you take it as 60,000, and then let's even use the base figure of 300, don't let us go into plus, that means he donated $80 million to the NPP campaign. Now, what must we ask him? Was it a case that this money came from his pocket? Was it a case that he was helped by friends or his network, as we have been told? There are no answers. So to help deepen our democracy, this morning when I leave this place by 10:30, I am submitting a petition to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to help us in this regard. That we go in to find out who helped him to us to donate the 300 plus Navara pickups.
Breaking news Abetoya Proso allegedly say EOCO at me arrest and I say invite the former vice president alleged Dr. Bawumia. Now amu invited no odi 1 hour ewo EOCO office. Na near again near man no mugina so a the president and the vice there it did some years beyond some of me invite. But a idea be a critical issue. And nobody invited Dr. Bawumia. Now, Obeka says, I did when Subet me a hardwin a war ne presidential ambition. A bra, a munch the moon, able to Janana. That was young. I'm fan of choir. BBC. Now, because of Sally, I alleged to me, per se, you did you put here how the EOCO arrested a year Dr. Bawumia and some appear from.
So, thankfully, in recent days, we have heard the former flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Bawumia, graciously give us an information that he single-handedly donated more than 300 brand new Navara pickups to the New Patriotic Party. For me, it's an enough information that all of us know the salary of a vice president. And we know that if he decided not to even take a cedi from his salary for the entire 8 years, and even the period that he was working at the Bank of Ghana, he could not afford the 300 plus Navara pickups.
From his own pockets.
From his own pockets. So if you take it that I'm in the transport business, on the average, a brand new Navara plus duty will not cost less than 60,000. If you take it as 60,000, and then let's even use the base figure of 300, don't let us go into plus, that means he donated $80 million to the NPP campaign. Now, what must we ask him? Was it a case that this money came from his pocket? Was it a case that he was helped by friends or his network, as we have been told? There are no answers. So to help deepen our democracy, this morning when I leave this place by 10:30, I am submitting a petition to the Office of the Special Prosecutor to help us in this regard. That we go in to find out who helped him to us to donate the 300 plus Navara pickups, so that it does not become.
As in, you're petitioning the OSP to investigate that donation done by the former vice president.
He himself willingly gave us this information. Willingly. For the first time, he has been so charitable, giving us this information. From there, I'm going to petition also on Brian Champon. He was saying that he gave $1,500 to each of the executives Ken Japan also was making reference to some monies. No, we have to let the system work. People get away with a lot of things because we have the laws, we have the institutions. And in this country, we are quick to identify the problem, but nobody wants to ask it to make sure that we deal with the problem. This morning at 10:30, I, together with the Bobakman and lawyer Pierre Dankwa, we are going to test the laws of the land to make sure that the former vice president comes out to explain to the people of this country how and where he got these 300 plus Navara pickups that are brand new in nature, and as to whether or not these were not aided by foreigners who are not supposed to take part in our body politic in terms of funding.
Ebusianfo baby edu there what the yenjembre na yenko share details of an breakdown send ya asem nankasa ne fare by ACT enum ti yesi Solomon Owusu, 2 others, Petition Office of the Special Prosecutor NAOSP no to investigate Bawumia over donations towards NPP's 2024 campaign. And na yedi kanya bosu kakra nti senior communicator for Movement of Change. Movement of Change no send amedi kanya kano party Alantra Martin party. Solomon Owusu together with 2 others have petitioned the Office of the Special Prosecutor OSP to investigate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for making donations of over 300 new Navara pickups to the New Patriotic Party. Nti sani aye kano cars ne kwa na ye say 300 ne kwa so ebi wo hono ma eka ho nenso ye nya too sure of the exact figure no nti almost sani ebe ya kebi ma minke bia mamu aye bu no waga na ha say no na ni ama betumi ada ho perfect no Office of the Special Prosecutor and take Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on no ansema na say na no akoyi ni car or kikankan e wa bonten so yenkan yentoaso. I said the petition dated September 15th 2025 was jointly filed with Gordon Ebo Backman and lawyer Andrew Apia Dankwa, all members of the Movement for Change. We respectfully submit this petition in court pursuant to the Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017 Act 959 to request a full and independent investigation into recent public statements made by Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana and the 2024 presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party NPP, portions of the petition stated. Enunti assembly nyina ne fare by NSA almost is a letter in krata o matro na tintin nyina no omode ma Office of the Special Prosecutor na ewamremu mra a omakochi no Prosecutor Act 2017 Act number 959 and omo pache se yenye nhwehwemu a emu do nhwehwemu a che se emu dokoro pa enko Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia a na nkane no oye former Vice President or sanso ebe a flag bearer for NPP year 2024 elections no emu no. I say according to the petitioners, in a widely circulated video, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is heard claiming to have purchased over 300 pickup vehicles and donated them to the NPP. And unti omo say omo amasem omo kano omo hu ewo video bi enunso etwegu ewo Aberfontein Tanso. Say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na we bie nanu atu nenum to purchase wato pickup cars mako 300 brumpo sa na odi ama NPP for nempo no oni aban mu no mu di adwuma ewo constituency. Or see during the 2024 election, the money I raised for the NPP is unprecedented. Into omu koti in sema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan ye say or see sika no etumi enya de ma NPP no ebi mada yenhu bi kurada. It has never happened before in the history of the NPP. I donated over 300 pickups to constituencies. They are now being used in the constituencies. Dr. Bawumia stated in a recent interactions with the NPP delegate inti aproboni ma no gusu a obo na ensem no gusu a all kind say ne awutro manifesto ana wo kan manifesto ni ehu dia wa ye ene dia obetumi aye na daachi no delegate beto aba ma as flag bearer o ma ye enu nti and as information way ekoba ye nto as well. Also they argued that these declarations raise serious questions as to the source of the funds. Omo pache say himfa and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya ni sike free ye. Ni ye nyina ye nim yes on one or can as ye nyina ye nim ye vice president ni salary. Na unim salary na say bia ye fa car baako na ye multiply by 300 ye fa plus na kwa enka ho. So the salary no o kan bo ma yetumi to sa cars nana ana se bi onyamwa di fe baby. Also the legality of the transactions and the possible abuse of public office. Almost say ebia na okoye vice president into to me e di 00 bi sheshe baby e trotro signature bi o baby ama and the tempara no onyinya cars no abra wan shada mre ana wan shada ntua ho kai no. And almost say the office of the special prosecutor enye bre na onhwehwem no momfamboa Ghana my omu wi no momfa information no embedom here. According to the petition, Dr. Bawumia donation claim smacks of a possible abuse of public office as a vice president at the time and a potential breach of political financing and anti-corruption laws. And until your patch say in some way you know Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia jina simpie so a ono ana no koyi ni kano ebetimi akoye say oya vice president intinu otumi eye niama bi ana aban emra enhyase anase niama bi ana emfa ne kwemu nenso esanse no okita sa dibia no okita sa tibia ntino obi antumi anya no hwe eno ono a ede ni pomu eye dia ope. The petitioners have sought the OSP to, in the interest of safeguarding Ghana's democratic integrity, and take the following. And until omo to letter tintin the command office of the prosecutor, and almost in same way, and almost share name kwan say ora special prosecutor enye emfa mo almost in edi kai commence a full investigation into the origin of the funds used to procure the over 300 pickup vehicles and to finance related political activities. Almost say office of the special prosecutor enje breno hwehwemu na oma yehu baby poti asikanu efri yempese yebeti se ena minya wo baby ana mina fofo bi na bo ame ana so bi baby almost ombeso omu baby crop poti sa danfo bi na bo aya danfo ben so bi wa broche no bo aya hwan sa eno mpeso omuhu yet also mienu conduct a comprehensive audit enunti yebehu baby asikan everywhere na afa de yensan hwehwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne sikasemu yenkohwe plus abemu yenkohwe minus efimu ne yenkohwe balance sheet no ne yenhwe se bibia eda na kwemu anase baby wosoro esen baby yesi yenye audit comprehensive ni nyina yenhwehwem. They also means undertake a forensic audit to determine the exact cost of purchasing the over 300 pickup vehicles, including all related expenditure, financing arrangement, and payment channels. Into omo purchase say yenhwehwemu no ewia na yema yenhu say ne 300 pickups no o say 305 o say 310 o 350 o ahe potting any other toy. So car no ye turn fofofo anase so ye nya na boarding ide ye bese ehun ne bo na ye kan bom na ye hu se sei sika we na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia spend ye editor ye sa cars no na enya no nko a ye see including all related expenditure anti bibi foforo bi o sei sika e wo ho with regards to 2024 election campaign no so no omonye ho nhwehwemu omo wie nso a enyinsi hwa o ensi hwa nkofo mani abre omo wi omo sanhwe payment channel nkofo no eye bebi eto card himfa na yetu omo fa ye so ye de fa bank ana say ye throw check de momo ana say ye de fa momo ana ye de fa himfa they want to know the payment channel aye use ye editua eye 300 pickup cars no ebo aha Pinax TV nti bomodia na stay with us sene ye koso no na hu de ye koso wa Ghana ha say ne Santos 09 or say require Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia to make a full and sworn declaration of the total amount expended on the said purchase and to explain with verifiable evidences the lawful sources of the funds. Inkofweni abre. Almost a year, Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia san membe jine simpies no anso enka. Emma young who say and say and made talk no. Send a bear omon audit no nhwehwemu we are. The okan ya no ene dia audit ne de buy ne yen hu se ni nyina kwanten kro ni na ye baako na mom se ko hu se bibi fufuro bi wo ma na se we the okan ne different from sikana audit for ni nya ya no so big problem pa na obien so a onfa evidence embra verifiable evidence so tuaye and onfa screenshot of payment no and na say so throw checker say check no your carbonated one no ho and so onfa mbra na yehu se ampa aha na sika no odinya ye na sigbo no dituaye. Publish the audit findings in line with the transparency mandate of the Office of the Special Prosecutor and the disclosure obligations under the Political Parties Act. Yes, you so na sika no just say e ka no boy no yen san so intintim ewo newspapers mu yen tintim ewo Abafontin town so yen fan to baby amankofo hu say ampa say e no spend here. Audit all fundraising activities led or managed by Dr. Bawumia to determine compliance with the Political Parties Act and related statuses. Inti yesi we are na afraid the Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia baby ojina simpi so bia e kan say oh momo NPP ana momo ame na yentumi nya campaign for 2024 elections nyina no yenhwe sika kura eno nso eba omukura mu sabre no a ene no otumi dia top 300 plus pickup cars. So yes, determine whether public or illicit funds were used directly or indirectly in contravention of the Public Financial Management Act or other laws. Inti we ane ya ma yehu Ghana fo nyina ye besi yehu say sika na auditor cars no so ewo mremu anase enimremu anase ewo mremu mpa so ne mra kwan na efa so no ne papa ne na kwan mu anu no anase enye na kwan mu anu no sa ne amani nyina omobisa ye tato akwa mo say publish findings to promote transparency and public accountability. We are na ye the information ni nyina their audit for benya their special prosecutor benya their Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia na de beba say verifiable and as ade odi defending who say ampa aha ena payment ni bibia efri no yesi we are ye publish ni nyina magana fo ehu na emboa ye kebi ma menkebi amanyo na ye no meaning say these particular steps yi ana say petition ya ye Ora Solomon Owusu any Ora Godwin Ebo Backman and a lawyer Andrew appear down kwa Oma Troimi nim say and then I could do Office of the Special Prosecutor nim dia because almost on somewhere 15th Omo patches they will submit it on the 15th of September. Now could do the nim so dia and ye beshe ye anybody chini after say actions being an Office of the Special Prosecutor ebe take against this. Now way information we buy na Ghana for business. I said way there a campaign edu campaign emra obia to me ye campaign ni bi na ensembi wo honom nso a maybe in the heat of the moment and Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia ede kasa ye no na probably no enye se na ye hu no nti ebe ya ye ma omo enhome kakra enti mayehu also opinion concerning this one. Yan to us a one send for more na
information manager and I frame. Say Frank. Now we din nipa. Mo video na Dr. Bawumia ya meka say media toho for EOCO na even media ma EOCO na EOCO besan so afre no. Eno ho na ya frɛ Dr. Bawumia no. Na ohwe ensema Dr. Bawumia kan no video sunum sika osi wayi and the most thematic issue the 300 pickups also to the supply NPP in the 2024. Na oka sika no boom onya sika no wo he. Eno ho nsem na ye frɛ Dr. Bawumia man ko pim wo EOCO. Na say na esiye. Monday no na Dr. Bawumia nya information say ihia na kra EOCO omra. Na obi ye call mobilize mpanimfu bi mu say Dr. Bawumia ko EOCO. Enti omomra EOCO office ho. Na omunim say wanhwa ye be lock Dr. Bawumia. Na omunye arrangement nso ento ho say in case say omo lock Dr. Bawumia dom emra na omomra meku EOCO. Na mo akaka bensem amoye EOCO fo de omonte hwio. Na ye lock Dr. Bawumia mo kwa de mbe ya ne say the elephant is the winning symbol. We are going to save Ghana. Adesa form obi akoda. Na we na enra anopa 10:18 Wednesday 17 September 2025 Dr. Kopi mu no. Ohun dom na ejina ho no na Dr. Dr. Buafu adanya ade we eye closed door ene kwan se obi ate ho asem. Dr. Bawumia nipa oye that arrangement no wunye hu nipa koro. I know nipa koro. Me mo ni din kire wa na Dr. Bawumia nkrofo no mon contact me na men kire mo nipa oye arrangement ma nipa mako saa 18 ekopi mu EOCO. Nti doctor oba ho no dom 18 na oba be pie ye no eye wan kasa wo twotwomutwo ene frɛ ye that arrangement no. Even they are more than that. There are some others here na omonso so wo backdoor they are waiting, and oshobia bossa obema obibia 500 Ghana cedis. That is the TNT within Accra. Na doctor ene afenyo marken ene wura EOCO Dr. Bawumia afenyo markens ene Abu Ramadan na konta. Na Dr. Bawumia machuma na de yamana nwura inside yamane ka gate na ojina gate. Na Dr. Bawumia spende 1 hour and some minutes ewo EOCO office. Na opie baaye no na we ni buafu yese afanyo tu ni ka na ofa ha pua na Bawumia so tu ni ka pua. Enti 18 supporters na omoba begina ho se omudi Dr. Lai Mahmoud Bawumia chi esenka mo bia 500 cedis no wansi dimpo ya mfa mo bibia. Se Dr. Lai Mahmoud Bawumia na nkrofo se me Frank me boa wo de ani die kwanso monsanso kran report me to EOCO ze mo twantro kra to EOCO so, because the biggest institution like this na omo invite the former vice president na me mete social media say you invite no say eye tro and also a publication of fake news and defamation of character until the mo invite me na meba na your call records na say we camera activation all the cameras were in activation mode until the videos, the pictures and everything was captured. And if you are captured, you are captured. That is it. Mr. Kurumuha, Mr. Yana waka hiti no. Now, there is going to be a big declaration from now till December or January. NPP mpanimfu bi mu afi na omuani eba omo so. Aduru na ye shafa omo no afi na tie free omuani so. Omu ahu se omu ntu omu nan ansi form amfekire nokore na nka party ni begu. Na afenyo markings na nke na se me drop ni video ni secret audio bi. Winim se me video ebeka how wicked afenyo marken is. Ena bebre obi fra ena Frank ena bo Canada for pani afenyo markens ena say he me ka kire wo ope obi a wadi kana Japan abro pa e afenyo markens me nsuro ni nsuro no china. Na because of this breaking news nti ena mede ni audio no ete in my next video ba release afanyo markings audio no na wankasa TV na odoke na Japan a you make the judgment mo tete ho mo ne information bia me information manager me kasa wo jimi achinye aya bisa mo mpanimfo no ansa no ba beje Frank Adani achinye no aya akona ko bisa mo mpanimfo no say o mase me baga na o mu bekume na misuru wu hwa na egu wo be kire bo wo nkire bo na me kura wo ntumi nkume na wo nyankopon kura ahwe so abo ho ban wunwi opon bone no kro no a wo de aboga na nyina wunwi me Frank Adani a me gina ho ako ama me man a osoro ne asase bo me ho ban ehwe me so ne Ghana fo mo bo mpa ye ma me wo na obetimi akume ye fra me nyamingu na mawu o try a you die enti afanyo markens de me ka kire mo o ye very very wicked yes and ye ka mo mo dik na Japan bone pa o ka ho bi na po nso ka ho se na po wabo asesa a wo pe ba bi a odi uti behye but wadwe money ene aboro ne bayi enti untimi nkoke na Japan ho ukoso kire mpanimfo bi mu no ote ase mo ka kire wo omo se wona wo se se wunua pani ne kana Japan senkenye adwemmone na yewa nka you have to go back to kana Japan na kana Japan de wanfo wanye ran mate a ko be ma opposition papa ama won so ho ato ene unhu se wo ko se wo bawo se wo ye doctor dentist kona kutu sen o practice dentist wo UK nyini se watu sen da doctor fa kopa adwuma ye se wanya adwuma o ye application wanya bi wa Ghana ko UK de abu anasa opekura bra US ha oba se wutu sen de ubenya adwuma bebre se menhwehwe bi so ha ma na memfrɛ wa mema me boss ba kwa hwehwe bi ama ye de betum nti na po bra na betu sen why na ze Ghana politics ne de you are out because of opesem nkuminya nti amanfo adikan Japan atem kurumu ha na wa ankasa wasanso wo hye kire edikan Japan bone mo amone information bia mo de mudi party achi a mo nwene Ghana ho no se me kasa na wonte ase a wo de ka kire wona America wo ho asem ne se omomfa me court ba bi ombe frɛ me bia meba aba be yi ma no se me ka kire mo se ye de mu begum ene wahunu TikToker no oko 7 months fanti comedy mo tete social media so na mama Bawumia apue sika dia mamo ena mu di kana Japan atem and wahun kana Japan ho ahinti wahunu dia kwakowie mu and with publication of false news oya den obeko at least yanjelu kura no between 2 weeks to a year ubenya enti fanti comedy wontumi journalist no abronye case ne de ndo ne de ne mfie ne bekwa no because ne case no a high profile case ohwense ma okeka ye no ande na anweden pa yesi Bawumia down now ne pressure air rise nkwa almost say Frank yesro tietia break na wo tete Bawumia dodo na monka no kra metete Bawumia eye no kra na meka wo a wo no yere kobubu edan makoma saa 10 anajo 1 o'clock nipa no kra wanwu na wo wadi bone na meka age Ghana ene mo pressure no afi ne ba be rise and I am setting the record straight. It is too late because bone no mu de di Ghana for o hwe the way and manner Ghana for bi afri mu ebi mu adwuma asai ebi mu abrabo asai. Have you been thinking about it? Ukojina ha Ghana for emene appointees ministers MMDCs ye pacho ya ye mistake ben na wo ye abrani abre nyina mani abrefa jan ka mo se ye de ye say NPP party ni editro mo kwa me nkroma no ya perform better than any government in the political history of Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah kura ni ho na mamu eto NPP ene de mo pachew hwan pa no so ye bema a obetimi akase Dr. Kwame Nkrumah be di Ghana so no ofa Ghana sika e de ye ajapade ma ne ho. You can't fiem pa o timpo wansi bia ma ne ho ba bia na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah te o se mi be di president na me ne kapre eye Ghana sika na me disiye nti me de ama oman no na otu free Ghana kotena Guinea sa nipa wi ya bona wuto asay ni din ebede na ho atoye. And then look at politicians hwe Bawumia wo na anu ada wo baye yehu wo no yere enne mo ye millionaire mo ye party financiers me see EOCO twan mo bedam me see wo de wo a wo so ye NPP ni bia no their challenge ya na mo so Frank sekena Japan kura wini a obehia Dr. Bawumia ene ne nkrofo vote he se ubi ka kire wo se Dr. Bawumia ne nkrofo be support to Kenya Japan a me say si won who na Dr. Bawumia no one nkrofo bia o only few people and omoye wicked ya omudi na chi omo so because of coronanti so wo hwe omo omudi Dr. Bawumia chi na they are insignificant. NPP for bimu no omudi na chi because of the party. And now and I'm catching there's going to be a big announcement. NPP for ni never realize ye who say no ye party nin kankro and it is Canada compare kwa Japan entity na tie ni ye mwetimi atenase ama Bawumia ede na adwen abiti enindifo ni enyansafo ewo party no na no wonder uhwe the Bono region Buzia na Abranya na ye chairman na Ashanti region the heart of NPP chama wuntumi na ye chairman ebe den na NPP party ni nyina Dr. Bawumia meye flag bearer. It is a timer as ye sesa sankrofo we nyina na ye ma the men that we have who have the capabilities, the pragmatic ideas, the intelligence odo netima omuna se yedi omo be deep party nanim omo abiebie nyuma with track records enye west what you asema Dr. Bra Champon kan no hey branch so to fire or say not by words but by action. Intinya afi na me great ideas me wo ideas no ubedi Ghana so no Bawumia dia na wo yeye investor back wo UK or se me misa wo Bawumia say ubedi Ghana so no 8 years dia na wo yeye wanye huti wo ideas na ewu utirimu no wantimi amfa amwa Ghana amaya ma odimpo se o Dr. Bawumia ya ade adanya wo ye meet ya ma okwan na ye more second chance adan NPP party no remedial party ana ye remedial classes said ye wan kasa wo ka kire John Dramani Mahama 2020 no Ghana enye sunyanwo no NPP party nye sunyanwo no na waba be say party no the party mpanimfo no me say there's going to be big announcement na Bawumia na nkasa no se nyankrofo bi na ehihye na chiye no kutupa nkasa brinka wa resign dada and look at the way and manner NDC are attractive, especially her diplomatic passport issue the personalities. They are not politicians. They serve the country. They have the feeling for the country. They are non-partisan. And even the most advantage aspect to NDC is making it public to the known of every Ghanaian. Sumase ketase she proyene kankan clear me fa kwanya wiso na me de asre Yura John Dramani Mahama eye Bastard Boys minim se waye bia momo de me pese wo ye de momo na makoma etomiyem ene se omo mpanimfo na omo pani no ono nso so fa no ka diplomatic passport no ho nhiran ka Yura John Dramani Mahama se waso wo nasene. But me plea and say at least one panino obemani diplomatic passport to serve as an example for selfless youths to devote themselves to help this country. Yura say ebasa ebema mrantie ne maba wane Ghana for ye tu ye ho asi ho aye adwuma. Volunteerism. I'll make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. Na yatam millions of dollars. Yedi ama berbesia. Na odisikana kwashem pase. Not these bastard boys. Yeah, Juma we will kuru mu because NPP for you who he because nya yempo na your promise ye no. Nanka ya promise Ghana for say be make Accra the clean. Ya promise Ghana for say be make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. Na say ye ministers Cecilia Dapa ene wona wokeka ho won edisika no wontumi anye na mmerante etu wo hu asi wose omo ya nka ye nso omo asene. But yetena kurumu ha NPP akaka bensem ni dwe slave queen for ena na ye de diplomatic passport ne Ghana sika ebo wo hoka na wona wotu wo hu asi hwa ye adwuma no ye sanso kura di omo atem ebu wona bam ene mohunu kwan a Yura John Dramani Mahama afaso. These personalities, they are influential in society, in our country. Omo ye non-partisan, but the Yura John Dramani Mahama ne NDC for aye dia ma omo bi so ho say one obetime ye NDC bonu aye omo mfa omo platform no enye campaign emfa ma NDC de na mmom omo ntimi mfa ense wondin NDC nyuma pa a omo aye dia ma Ghana no ombetimi agina so abba ho dawro de NDC aye omo begina so se Ghana fo nyinara won followers won viewers won fans omo nyina mfa na sekase ma John Dramani Mahama. And that is the strategic and indirect way of doing politics and getting the numbers right. Omo follow sa personalities nyina, whether so ye NPP, so ye floating voters, so ye NDC. Ebe energize you say the NDC aben yama these personalities. Ashemi nkura mama ni aje. Not knowing so long ago, with the Maya so apply Australian visa, ye refuse no yam farmer no. Now diplomatic. Isn't that amazing? Anytime, any day. Look at the followers. Look at the fans. Look at the other personalities. Nti Rajon ni die kwanso. Ya mame. Iminim se wo de sese we yo se ade yo. Na obe consider the pastor boys and the Ghanaian youths. There are many people are almost voluntarily in their communities, in their areas, be a best at it. Aye voluntary work and never be a air course or Ghana enye. Na ye don't the notion say a bind the ano a free moon. Na ye who say a yanan kasaya de na ya bohon bind. We NPP niya. Inti the John Dramani Mahama inti o time ben kwan or the time no. What dear me comes you Frank ena what dear say dear oh bo Mahama baso. Now me mwana baso na menye den. Hwe near mass say NDC fu enti say nye Kennedy compare kwa Japan a dear ben pa na NPP fu ye ba be ye ne biu. NC 2028 se nye Kennedy Japan na Ghana fu nyina beka se enyuma pa NDC ni John Dramani Mahama ye no yemfa tumi no ma okandini ono so bitimi ato so. Because the dynamics of today's politics, is moving away from partisan to individual persons. They have the capabilities of doing it. That's why Dr. Bawumia lose abysmally. Because I'll share the NPP government. Now, and nothing shows because NPP, we have the numbers. But the 2 million votes of NPP didn't go to polls. Senke ya dia se senke nye Dr. Bawumia personality ya nanka ye yo kandini papa nka de 2 million no eko vote ya nka MPP wini ye senke MPP wini kura na nka MPP will lead an election will go to runoff and MPP will win ena momo tenase ye kokwasa kofa Bawumia enenne Bawumia te ho na ugu MPP party enne hwe enkrofo a ya che omu nyinan. Look at these personalities and compare to Bawumia, the media and the bloggers. Our modi dear tem. Shomo ayachi omunyina fake news and propaganda. Fake news and propaganda. And omunyina also ye nkrofo Bawumia ni tu omoka. Bawumia ne sponsor omo. Mema me ba ko frame o say Bulgaria, blind Bulgaria. O say do onye campaign ma Bawumia bio na obeye campaign ama honorable kana Japan. And I offer me a catch of Frank, or there's a Bulgaria there, where we nipa. Now say, yeah. but Bulgaria na nkasa no o problem or the na adwen de nam se Bawumia mu atwi na di ono me ka kire se me Bulgaria na me ne kasa one on one ono otimi frame anajo be 2 anajo be 1 bi anajo 4 of frame ma me ne no bonkomo. He knew me and I know him very well, but because of Bawumia influence na bring na meka no wo Bawumia omo a nka wo betu omo fo wo hwe fante comedy hwenanim hu so yare free soro bepem fom hwe Bulgaria wo de hwe omo a ya chichichichi omo no a omo ye campaign ma Bawumia no wo de hwe omo anim na hwe omo ye bia utim hu se niema nkoyie ye nyina niema nkoyie o, but babia ye firi nti no empanimfo ne ahwefo atu yemfo nti yenso so ye kai babia ye firi se na omo chimi se kirikuru wan na bekwa ko gina ho akoyi me dia ye de me beko di na bere na bere na me ka hwe ze wote se ya cheme wo de tra asidi mi ankasa ma mi ntwitwa me ho se nsema me kan ye no enye no kora ye mfa me nko eye no kora so a no kora no be mama de me ho. Enti Dr. Bawumia nanka wo na wo ye panyini ni parodo nti a okasa ma wo no utu wonfo nanka won adwene Ghana ho nya wo Bawumia wo ho. And because of Bawumia personal interest me se ne yire ko bubu jojo tibo Sudan no asemo mampani dada ko fokan se na maame nti odwene NPP party ho nti waye na adwene se ni kunu opeso be ye president ya na nti opese NPP collapse ya na se NPP ye den o mampani kufo na ne ra ho so na kasa obi amfi no jojo tibo su ko hia Bawumia UK oni na po Bawumia se ane onde na yire osuro na yire o Bawumia suro na yire ontimi nka na yire asem na wo dumi nka wo yire asem yemfa Ghana mahye wonsa na se ne wo yire obeton Ghana di ene ya tijubili azo na ayi na ntwie ne mponche ne ayi enwan na omugugu grasses no so jubilee house ho okwa ya konta na ye ayi president na ye nua banzo na ye first lady ene bi fans na obe wura jubilee house ho na ntwie ne mponche ne enwan na ombema wa akwa aba na next hu ade obepini ho ye kanokra kire nti abusianfo. This is the breaking news. Me ntwa ntro da biara da and wait for me afenyo markens ni secret the audio against Kenya Japan medini nyina all the secret medini nyina eba enye no nko a Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ni team no akoye research na research no moye no everything favors Kenya Japan and media no so information ni nyina medini nyina ebreo audio so ahodo bebre. I'll confirm from the source se memo audio na mebo audio Bawumia na nkasa ni team omo ye minsaka every information na ya no moto omo se Kenya Japan kwara no omo se so omo plan ya omo nyanya hu adwuma mpo na mete via Foken TV na me ka ho asem ya na eyo omo nwa se me ye den ni nya sa information yesi Bawumia ohwem ya no pani awia me di video tum si grip wase Frank no Frank ya kan ho na ne ye machine si bram and asembia almost the aya na ehwe omukura no se msanso kura kaka ho se monti ase ya momfa me nkokot mianga za me yonko baako ai atapia mechiao ose Frank na osi abeche MPP fu nyina agum na sa no hefo no mbe sanso ato aba ama MPP na mse na wo omo ya akromfo no hu akromfo 200 ye enye hwe ye chi omo a ye woni papa wo hwa ombeba bedi party nanim ama party nanya animnyam and se ye chi omugumu a there are floating voters here because of sa akromfo we ntino omo ani nye party no ho nti na omo atwe omo no this ye yi sa akromfo no bad not ni na free